Welcome everybody to VanillaSoft video number 2, and probably one of the most important things that you do as DOA, yet one of the most simple tasks that we do in all of VanillaSoft, which is flagging our morning leads. So as you know, every morning the call center is going to push leads into your campus's VanillaSoft. They come in unflagged, so they're not in queue. And just like we used to push leads into Campus View, in order for your team to be able to work these leads in VanillaSoft, they need to be flagged. And it sounds complicated, but it really is one of the simplest things that you will do. And you can even do it on your smart devices, your tablets, your laptops, anything that gets internet, you can certainly do it from. In the call center, we have been flagging leads for years, probably almost a decade now. And we flag leads from our cell phones quite often. So you do get used to it. It's something that you can do while you're sitting in your morning commute. It's something that if you are out of the office, certainly you could teach somebody to do in your absence. So let's get to it. Let's flag some morning leads. So we start obviously with the customary VanillaSoft login, which can be found at vanillasoft.net. You put your username and your password in, and we hit login. Now, as always with these videos, I am going to have every single project there is in the company. You won't. You should only have one or two, or maybe there's a national or regional out there that has a little bit longer list. For this demonstration, I am actually going to go into an old copy of Fortis Institute in Wayne, but it'll be exactly the same no matter what campus you have. So let me click on that. And as always, you also want to make sure that you are in the admin side. Remember, if some things look weird as you're trying to do step by step, might be because you're stuck on the caller side. The way you check is up here. If this says caller, then you're in the admin side, and vice versa. If this said admin, then you are actually in the caller side. So it's actually inverse. But here we are on the admin side of things. I need to go to my queries, my daily queries. So I'm going to go to contacts and reports, and I'm going to go to contact management. I could also find it on the sidebar menu here. But since I know no matter how you have your VanillaSoft set up, you will always have the black bar up at the top. So let's just go to contacts and reports. We're going to come down to contact management and select that. Now here's a list of my queries. And the query that you are looking for specifically is the DOA daily lead flagging, and in parentheses, every morning. Now that literally tells you that it needs to be done every single morning. And this will stop you from potentially getting confused with other queries. So in order to run a query, we want to select that query. A little sub-menu pops up, and we want to select Show Results. And it's going to take a second to generate, and then it'll come up with a list of your morning leads. Now, for this example, Wayne, Fortis Institute in Wayne, has 10 new leads waiting, okay, and none of them are flagged. To flag them couldn't be any easier. We're simply going to go to Perform Task. We're going to go to Flag Contacts. It's going to give me a little bit of a warning message. I know it's cut off here, but it basically says some of these selected contacts might be flagged to be retried later. Do you wish to make these contacts available immediately? This will not affect schedule appointments. Now, none of these are flagged. We see that here in this column. So we hit OK. and you see the system says that we are currently flagging contacts. And you get a confirmation here that the system flagged 10 contacts. And you are absolutely done with your morning task of flagging leads. It really is that easy. Now, there's a couple reasons why we make you flag your leads. I won't bore you with the behind the scenes or back end technical reasons why we can't have your leads automatically go into queue. But I can tell you one of the practical reasons, and that is so that you can eyeball every morning, or somebody on your staff can eyeball every morning the number of new leads that you have to be worked. This is very important to us in the call center because we know from time to time things can go wrong. So if you are used to maybe, 10 to 20 leads, let's say, in any given day, and you run this in the morning and all of a sudden you get 0 leads or you get 1 lead, you know something had to have gone wrong. So that's when you reach out to either myself, Joe Sago, or to Samantha Shaden, Brian Marshall, someone on the VanillaSoft team, and you let them know exactly what you did. You went to flag your morning leads and there was nothing there, or maybe they didn't look right to you. Better to be safe than sorry. So if that ever happens, feel free to reach out and we will take a look. But those are the reasons why we want you to look every morning to flag your leads. So all you got to do is hit OK and you are good to go. Your query should come back and say that it returned no results. Now it returned no results because we flagged. We are finished doing our morning duties to get your leads to your reps. And as we'll see in a subsequent video on the routing queue, you will be able to then go into your routing queue and take a look at those leads sitting and waiting for your individual reps. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you next time. Until then, keep it rolling.